Monday. It's Monday. And just so that he knows the time scheme on this, I'm chatting with Nick, and he said, "What are you doing?" And I said, "I just got done popping a couple oxycodones." And he goes, "Hey, go do a brew review." So here we are. Thanks, Nick. Great idea. What are we looking at today? We're looking at Rampant from New Belgium. This is an Imperial India Pale Ale, and it weighs in at a lofty 8.5%. And the bottle top looks something like that. Couple fast things. In case I'm absent here and there. It's unfortunately it's not a medical thing. My father passed away this last Monday, but before I get all the really good thoughts and all that, we were actually never that close. He wasn't really a good person when it came to interacting with his family and his children. And besides that, I have a parental role model. My good friend Joe, his dad Frank, has always been there for me, so I have a good role model. But trying to make sure that the estate and everything gets taken care of, not quite sure how that's all going to work out. So that's just one of several things. And the clinic called, and the biopsy came back clear, so that's good. So I just had the end of my nose shaved off for nothing. Hang on, let's just check in with old Nick right now, because so you know where you stand, Nick. Yeah, I'm sure Jeff or Paul could offer alternatives. Nick knows what I'm talking about. And due to the fact that it's sick and disgusting, I'm just going to leave it as Nick knows what I'm talking about. Quickly, I know this should be an ebomey thing, but just things are kind of trickling in. I just want to say thank you to the guys. My good friend Jeremy, pre-done death, and I do mean good friend. It's awesome. He's been to the shoot two years in a row now. We tried to get together a while back. Unfortunately, it fell right on deer season opener, and I don't know why, but evidently they have an issue with you blowing shit up out in the woods with a in the red exploding targets and a BMG 50. Who knew? So unfortunately, they had a whole bunch of weapons. I think Grant, Guns Granted, and Jeremy. I think both the Jeremys were going to be up here. So it'd been like the mini crew, which would have been a lot of fun. Hopefully we can still set something like that, because as we speak, it's raining like a mother. So everything that used to be snow is not snow. Part of my my ending saga with the sewer thing, they still have to run it from my porch all the way out and tie it into the street, but they took care of the thing that needed to be removed out under my porch that I had to tear up my porch for. So now all that is like clay, so you can't even think about the front of my house without getting shit stuck all over you. So what was hopefully going to be frozen and covered in snow now is just a mud bog. And they said that it was going to start to change from snow to rain at 1 o'clock, and then they said 2 o'clock, then they said 3 o'clock, and I have my snowblower was being serviced, and I stopped to pick that up, and it was just an absolute downpour. So we were supposed to get somewhere in here that tonight this is supposed to change to snow, which is okay, because I got the snowblower back. And there's nothing I love more than snow. I mean, if I could move to, Arizona and enjoy the beautiful weather that JR10 Desert Gold and HempSeedAddict are enjoying, along with Russell's out there. So it's just a whole bunch of you lucky bastards are out there. I mean, on the other hand, I've never been attacked by a scorpion here in Minnesota. So Jeremy, Pre-Dawn Death, sent for the giveaway, sent a couple of boxes of just looks like just totally high-end ammo. And a Otis Zombie cleaning system. This is for a 5.56, 9mm, 40-45 pistol, and 12 gauge. So, and I understand that he actually won this from Jim, Hornet Fixer, and he's paying it forward. So I don't know if that's you know, a genuinely nice thing, or if he just snubbed Jim. Okay, that's all I really have, other than one last time checking in with Nick. No, that's because I didn't respond back. Hello. Kind of want a Foster's all of a sudden. Let's see, what should we open this with? I don't think my man Ray has had the pleasure lately to pop my top. Okay, maybe oxycodone and beer was a bad idea. We'll find out. Nick suggested maybe a little bit of both and do the drunken brew review. Still try to maintain some kind of level of responsibility. Yeah, fuck you, Chuck. Like I said, as far as full disclosure goes, this is number 6 of a 6-pack, and I drank the other 5. Right away, you get that pineapple-y citrus. It right away it reminds me of Bell's Hop Slam because of that big in-your-face citrusy wafting of citrus and pineapple. Of course, it's missing like what, 5% by volume compared to the Hop Slam. Ooh, I can't wait till that's released already. Let's just go sit at the liquor store and wait for it. You guys want to come with? Oh, and Johnny, I got your message. Not tonight, but tomorrow I'll run over and see if they have another bottle of the black, barrel-aged black. But you're not getting it unless you're right here drinking it with me. So I think you had a couple of gigs in the area, so that would be cool. It'd also be cool if that other thing happened, because it'd be fun to actually go shooting too. Of course, right now it'd be in the rain. So I don't know if you can hear that. The old pit is filling up rapidly over there. It's got good color. It's got good smell. Cheers. Right away, get the citrus and the sweetness up front. Grapefruit side of the citrus. God, I really need to find a good piney one. You know, not that there's anything wrong with this, but you get the you're getting that citrus hit and just a sweetness, kind of a as of the first couple of seconds. It's kind of like the undisclosed sweetness. It's like, what is that sweetness going to be? And then it rapidly turns into that pineapple sweetness. Oh, you know, that's the worst thing, man. That little area is starting to itch, and I think the last thing you want to do is start scraping on a part of your nose missing. I digress. I'm sorry. Big citrus, kind of a, not really a dry, but just kind of a heavy, citrusy, bitter slam, and the sweetness. all of a sudden your taste buds go, hey, you know, that's that pineapple sweetness. And then you get a really nice dry, bitter area, maybe a little floral. And then it just kind of all finishes nice and smooth with kind of a mix of all that. And then the very last thing it kind of leaves you with is a subtle, kind of a subtle bread, but back with the citrus. Sometimes they just lead off and it's just that bread, but this is kind of the bread and the citrus both together. What the you know, yesterday's the Middle Ages actually lists out as a percentage and a half more alcohol than this, and you really couldn't detect that at all. And this is 8.5, you know, it's less, and you kind of get a little bit of a warming. It's kind of like that up front, the citrus, the sweetness turns into the pineapple. Boom, right there, just a little bit of the alcohol happens right there, and then it's gone. Yeah, that's very good, very tasty. Stays relatively smooth, you know. On the I'm hop curious, where does that fall? Kind of on the upper end of that. And you know, if someone just, you know, if someone came to me, you know, like Hazman Paul, you know, it's like, I'm a PBR guy, and I'm a PBR guy, and then I don't even know why he decided to start giving some of this shit a try, and it's like all of a sudden now I'm a PBR guy, but I really love a lot of that shit, imperial stouts and mostly the imperial stouts, but still, but I'd probably be just like Paul too if I had access. You know, my place, Keyport, definitely kicking ass on everybody in my area. But I still think definitely Paul's little gold mine craft beer or beer hub there would even kick ass on. I mean, that day he was walking around with the camera. It was just like, oh my god, just like I'm screaming at the monitor, buy that, Paul. You know, and it's like, you know, you realize unfortunately this isn't real time, and it's not like I can pick up the phone and go, oh, go back to that one cooler and grab some of those. So I'm proud of Paul and his craft beer ventures. Someone who seemed as stubbornly ensconced in his PBR. He tries a lot of different shit. I was jealous, man, that your lunch trip to Lake Superior Brewing, a good meal, and have them put down, what was that, like 9 or 10 different things to sample, and it was pretty fair sized glasses. It wasn't like a shot. What are you doing? I'm not giving you any of this. I'm telling you that right now. You've actually had some of this and liked it, didn't you? Is it bad when you've spent enough time with the dog that you actually have two-way conversations? It's real, man. It's true stuff. Well, I have a fallback in here so we can sit and possibly talk. Carson. E-scale. Like I said, had this. They're very good. An Imperial IPA. I always put the, you know, when you throw Imperial in there, it's just like a step up of over something else, you know, like an imperial stout versus just a stout. I expect it to be, you know, more something, more alcohol, or a bolder this or a bolder that. It's eh, you know, I don't know, you know, the alcohol percentage, you know, the definitely in your face. Like I said, if you're hop curious, this isn't the one I would actually start you on. It is it does pack quite a bit of citrus punch, so I guess you know we'll let them call in the imperial part of this. E-scale. I've had a lot of stuff from New Belgium. There's been a few things that I'd leave, and there've been some that have been really good, like the Ranger. I really like the Ranger. Rampant. Personally, I'm gonna give this a 9. I I like it. I like it a lot. I'm not sure. It doesn't say anything on here. I'm not sure if this is a limited brew, or if it's going to be available for a while. But I definitely get it again. Again, though, you know, you get awfully set in your ways. You know, if I like say I'm over at the Keyport, and you got Rampant sitting right next to Lagunitas, like Sucks, for instance. Yeah, you guys probably know which one for sure is coming home. I still don't know how long I'm going to be able to wait before I break into that bent paddle. I suppose I better double check though if what else I can pick up over there. They didn't have a heck of a lot of them, and that was 2 days ago. But this is not as sophisticated clientele, say, going to this liquor store, so it's possible that something special like that might be overlooked by the people. As a complete side note, I live in a decent part of town overall compared to what some of you guys go through. Ed, Ray, William. It's not really a heavy... I mean, our worst problems, I'll be 100% honest, our worst problem is the shit that comes here from Chicago. Yeah, because you need to be a resident in Minnesota for about 5 seconds before they grant you everything that you want. You know, here's your Obama house and your Obama phone and your Obama food stamps, and yeah, you know, go ahead and just, you know, buy alcohol and cigarettes with them. So yeah, it's the anytime that, honestly, anytime in recent history that they busted someone for heroin or anything like that, always shit from Chicago. Just shit from Chicago. But one of my neighbors, actually, somebody a block and a half from here, last week walked into the grocery store down here. Like I said, I couldn't tell you the last time we had any violent crime, and he walked into the grocery store and walked up behind a 75-year-old woman and slit her throat. Told the cops that until he actually got there, he wasn't sure if he was just going to, you know, buy some Fruit Loops and go home or murder somebody. So, yeah, kind of an eye-opener. And I actually had some douche nozzle once, you know, when telling me how paranoid I am for carrying a gun. You know, it's like always on me, no matter where I am. Like, ooh, like you're extra paranoid because you have to have a handgun when you go to the grocery store. Yeah, dickweed. In the last year, that's been the only place in town that somebody was murdered. Tomorrow, unless I change my mind and I break into the bent paddle, I might have to have a conversation with Johnny to see if there's any chance he's going to be up here soon, and maybe save it so that we can, you know, each have a bottle. But I just don't know if I can wait, Johnny. But for you, maybe. Right, Shelby? Yeah, just get comfortable. So, speaking of Johnny, tomorrow we're going to look at Thomas Creek Red Ale from, was it River Falls or is Thomas Creek the brewery? Brewed by Thomas Creek Brewery. So, River Falls Red Ale from Thomas Creek Brewery. Yeah, can I tell you an alcohol percentage? Can we talk about that? Yes, we can. It's 6.2%. They are from Greenville, South Carolina. I don't know why Johnny got this. I'm sure we talked about it. This was probably number 6 of 6, and Johnny had the other 5. So let's take a look at this tomorrow. Oh my God, look at that! Oh, hi. Oh, when I was over there, I found these. And in case you're inquiring, because I was asked, you still have shit from the shoot? Well, there was a lot of shit in there from the shoot. Not only did we stock up, not only did NIHAP send a buttload of stuff, but this year, everybody kind of treated it as like a gigantic beer review scenario. And, you know, like, Ray, you know, when he pulled in, his vehicle was, you know, dragging the rear bumper on the ground because he was all stocked up on alcohol. And Jeremy and Grant brought stuff. Jerry, me and Jerry ran to the liquor store and we bought a whole bunch of stuff. NIHAP and me and Ray. We made a brew run, so there was a lot of shit. Okay, you know, I can only do so much on my own, but we are down to the bottom of it. I know, Chuck. It's a sad day. Maybe I can go stand on the corner with my cardboard sign. We'll do nothing for beer, and I'll feel at home. You know, as long as something doesn't fall on my work boots, because I don't even know what those are. She's hovering. She wants something. No, not yet. Shelby keeps interrupting, so I get sidetracked. Okay, so we'll take a look at that tomorrow. No. I've gotten lucky. I actually haven't had the boiler bust in on my shit yet so far. Why, you saying it's cold upstairs?
No, I'm just asking.
Oh, no, I didn't shut it off. Okay. Alright. Okay. Sorry about that, domestic. So yeah, I don't really have anything as far as politics go. So many people predicted it, and I guess I feel the same way. You dumbass Republicans, the reason that you swept the nation is because people like me and these guys were sick and tired of the bullshit, and you were put in place to take care of the bullshit. And as far as I'm concerned, as of this point in time, as a majority, you are all fuck-ups, and you have dropped the ball, and you had the chance to, why did you get so scared? You're scared that you won't get re-elected. Well, we didn't put you in power to be re-elected. We put you in power to take out the trash. Yeah. You can work it off later. Huh? You said you could work it off later. I'm sure I'll get a lot for a flat rate shipping box.
I got nothing.
Yeah, I kind of had nothing moments after I said it.
Carry on with your rant about all the dumbasses that are in any part of this particular government because nobody can do their frickin' job. And the whole system just needs an enema and we need to start all over again. Did I pretty much sum it up for you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then. Carry on.
I'm all for anarchy.
Huh?
I'm all for anarchy.
You're all for anarchy?
I want little government. Protect our borders. Make it so like our like my great grandparents. If you want to come here, it's an honor to be here, and you became an American citizen. Don't come here like these ragheads saying that you need to convert to our religion.
You know, that whole thing is a touchy subject with me because you know where I stand on that because how my mom got in this country.
People in both our families worked their butts off to learn English. You know, my grandparents didn't want to have their driver's license picture taken while wearing a full burqa where all you see is a couple of eyeballs and then bitch that it was against their religion. Well, tell you what, get the fuck out.
Can I just say something on that note? I don't understand why they should feel that they should be privileged more so than anybody else. I don't see Christians running around during Easter time telling McDonald's and all the other fast food places and all the restaurants don't have meat served on Friday. I'm just saying.
I know.
You either acknowledge and respect everybody's religion or you don't do it at all. Period.
No, they're probably the worst, and unfortunately Minnesota has turned into Raghead Central. I would have completely different feelings if you came here and wanted to become an American citizen, learn our culture, learn our language, and be proud of it. You want to come here and you want me to, for a second, think about converting to your ways? No. No. No.
I just think
get the fuck out. That's what I say.
I don't think anybody in any aspect of religion has the right to say that their religion is the end-all be-all. We all have different religions and different opinions, and we should learn to respect one another and to learn to get along with one another. I don't know why it's so freaking hard, but it is. Practically impossible.
On a completely different side note,
Okay, I'm sorry.
I was disappointed. My probably won't be able to get to see the Mosin with the new scope on it in the right way for a while. The rings got back ordered from December 15th to January 15th.
Oh geez, you're gonna have to wait a whole month. You're gonna have withdrawals.
Well, no, it's mocked up. I got the big rings on it. It's just like kind of hoping if John Huber came up here, it was one of the things we were gonna take out to shoot.
Well, you know, it is getting pretty close to Christmas, so I'm sure people are focusing on Christmas and not the frickin' holidays.
That's why our giveaway is the Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Happy Hanukkah. Happy Kwanzaa. Happy Boxing Day. Happy New Year.
Boxing Day, Nick.
A.
Happy. A. Okay, well, I guess that pretty much filled it up and made it longer than it needed to be. But
sorry. Thank you for the box.
oh, I'm glad you enjoyed your box. So we'll take a look at the red ale. Take a look at the red ale tomorrow, unless of course something better presents itself. But we probably should just take a look at that. And then somewhere in here, I gotta bust into that. You know what? You know what I'm thinking? Just maybe tomorrow will be a twofer. after looking at the red ale, might take a look at the Lone Star. So, okay, well, cheers, everybody. Maybe this is a good opportunity. Still have not gotten the doctor's clearance to go back to work, even for light duty, which I really like to get taken care of soon. But maybe this is a good opportunity to do the drunken brew review. Probably not a day before I have to go get my blood drawn to find out where the blood thinners are at, though. I'm just thinking out loud. And another thing, because it was brought to my attention by my absolutely great friend, HempSeedAddict, and I haven't pointed it out lately, but it is a very important thing to me, and that's yes, the Brew Review channel. A fair amount of alcoholic beverages get consumed by me and by a lot of you craft nuts yourself, but always keep in mind, no driving. I don't want to lose a single friend because you had too much to drink and then decided to drive, and especially you dumbasses that a good friend says, I'll take your keys, and you're like, I am totally fine. I got this. I don't need to give you my keys. So don't be that guy. Enjoy the beer. Enjoy the craft beers. Enjoy your alcohol. But make sure that you always have a designated driver. Or if you're at a friend's house, stay over. Or call someone for a ride. Because I know, me personally, I will put the shoes on and go pick up somebody. My children know that, and so do my friends. So enjoy your craft beers, but always make sure you have a plan to get home safely. And thank you, HempSeedAddict, for reminding me that I haven't pointed that out much lately. So cheers, guys, and we will see you tomorrow.